Day 2 of my vlog. Here we are. Welcome. I am preparing for a rehearsal with Kitka Women's Vocal Ensemble. And how am I doing that? We're all in different places. So I'm setting up JackTrip. So it's a little device that in theory makes it so that we can sing with each other virtually. What we're doing tonight is we're testing it out because I am 2,000 miles away from the Bay Area, so it may or may not work from a latency perspective, but I wanted to make this video so that you could follow along with how we're doing it. So I'm going to bring my rolling desk in here, my computer, my JackTrip. I want to do it in here because my neighbors upstairs are probably going to be mad that I'm going to be singing past 10 p.m. So I wanted to be respectful to them, and I'll be setting up the JackTrip and showing you how that works, and hope you enjoy. Okay, so the rolling desk is in place. Good old MacBook Pro right here. We've got the little JackTrip box, which looks a little something like this. So it's got RCA outs, which are going to be for the headphones, and then I had to get a XLR to 1/8 inch cable for my microphone. I'm going with a dynamic microphone. We've got this little guy, which is the RCA to 1/8 inch in, which will be for the headphones. I'm going to open this up. Let's see if I can do this without totally destroying the packaging. Probably not. And then I'm going to plug this into the back of the JackTrip. So we've got the red into the red and the black into the white. Ethernet into the JackTrip box right there. Boop. So we've got my handy dandy SM58. Gotta put it on the stand first. Okay, we've got, oh, this is a handy little thing. Rather than spinning the microphone, you twist the mic stand. This mic stand needs a little extra love. Do that, okay. And then we got our little cable right there. I believe it's this guy. We've got the JackTrip. I have my microphone set up. I have my Ethernet cable. This is going to be where my headphones go. This is the microphone. Then I'm going to plug the power in, and then we'll be on our way to potentially virtually singing with folks. These headphones belong to my dad, and I really like them. They're really comfortable and sound great. And I'm not surprised because he had some good ears. I'm gonna put them on. Headphones into the JackTrip, get the power. I like that they're very specific on their website about, you know, different ports being extra fragile and different, you know, orders of operation. Sometimes I think, you know, websites and instructional things don't really talk about how important it is, like the order of power. For instance, if you're using a condenser microphone and you need to use phantom power, it's really important that you don't turn the phantom power on in the wrong order, so because you could blow up your microphone. So you have to plug the cable in, then turn on the microphone. Okay, let's put the JackTrip over here. All right, so looks like we have it all set up. Let's get into the JackTrip server. And then I'll start the video again once Kitka's live, and we'll see what happens.
I'm gonna go. Okay. I am curious what nefarious deeds Briget Boyle is up to right now.
I'm making a vlog, you guys.
Okay, I love it.
I'm gonna be very judicious with what I use, but I want to show a little bit of this process because it's cool. Крилцата ниште от was fighting really hard to figure out how to sing. I think what happens is that, like, for instance, in that, Janet and Shira were like 2 seconds or like a 0.3, 0.4 milliseconds behind where I was. And so, like, in terms of tuning or anything like that, it's a weird, there's just a lot to think about. So overall, it was a mild success. Well, with the latency, it's gonna be that singing things like that are really rhythmic will be challenging. But when we sang Shenhar Vanaki, which is a beautiful Georgian hymn, it worked really well. So that was like a nice sort of slow, not arrhythmic, but not super driving rhythm. So that's cool. And yeah, I think we have some things to work out in terms of mix and vocal quality and making sure that my setup is good. But JackTrip is cool. Imagine that. We just sang together and we did it over the internet. Interesting. Well, take care. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff, you can subscribe to my channel. See you next time.